What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm going to be giving you guys the best longbow sniper class in Modern Warfare 3. Now, if you want your class to play like this on screen, like this gameplay, getting super fast, amazing, just quick scoping that have a chance to do 60 to 70% one shots, then definitely stay through and I'll give you all the attachments. I just want to give you a general sort of overview of this gun and what you need to expect from this class, because first things first, this is a semi-automatic sniper rifle. It's not guaranteed going to do one shots 100% of the time, because by its default design, it is a 2-shot to 3-shot sniper. But with this class, you're going to get 1 to 2 shots. Before, when I was using other classes that I had, they weren't doing as much damage. They had a lot of recoil, so it was just firing up the screen. There was a lot of flinch. There was a lot of just general sway. But this has mitigated all of that, and I think it's an absolutely amazing class to use if you're just trying to, camo grind and you're trying to get this longbow done, because yes, a lot of people aren't a fan of the longbow and prefer the true sniper rifles, the bolt actions that do guaranteed one shots and are just a lot more fun to use. But if you just happen to be using this and you want to get out of the way with, and you want your gameplay to look kind of like this, at least I'd hope yours is better than this, because my god, my internet is garbage and half the time I'm in sweat lobbies. So if your game looks a lot better than this, then you're probably going to perform even better than this. Granted, you have to be good at quick scoping. This also needs to be said. No, guys, a sniper class cannot make you a god on the sticks. It can't make you an absolute beast at sniping, quick scoping, whatever it may be. No, that is all something you have to learn. But if you're good at aiming and stuff, this is going to absolutely improve your overall skill, because when you have a good class and you put it with a good player, you're unstoppable. And if you just happen to be not so good, but you need a good class, this can make you better. There's no fun using a sniper that is going to completely ruin your performance. So hopefully this is enough general gameplay just to show you how I performed with this class in the game. And so yeah, with that being said, let's get to the class setup. Okay guys, so here we are on the actual attachments, the class setup itself. As you can see, we've got the longbow right here. I'm running the infantry vest, so I'm just leaving that as the default. I'm running the gutter knife as a secondary. If you want, you can always swap this out for another sniper. But my advice would be, if you're trying to run dual snipers and you're trying to just have a quick scoping class overall, you probably will want to switch out the marksman gloves if you just so wish. Maybe for this right here, for the increased weapon swap speed, which is the quick grip gloves. I personally am not, because I'm using a knife as a secondary, and I think that this is going to be more important to use for gloves. So I'm running those, then I'm running stim, semtex, munitions box, and I'm running the marksman gloves, because as you can see, marksman gloves do a great job of reducing the sway and the flinch whilst you're ADS, and that's awesome to reduce that on a sniper class. Obviously, that should be common sense, I think. And then we've got the boots, which is the tactical pads. This is going to do a great job of increasing your slide velocity and allows for aiming down sight while sliding. This is just so important when you're using a quick scoping class with a sniper class in general. You want to be able to ADS at any point without being penalized for it. You don't want to have to be like mid-slide and you can't ADS properly because of how your class is set up. So I think this is really useful to have these boots on your class. And finally, I'm just running the threat identification system for gear, because whilst you're ADS, it automatically pings an enemy's location in the crosshairs, which is much more useful if you happen to be quick scoping, because you're constantly going in and out of ADSing, and it's just kind of nice to have that whereabouts of where people are. So that is what we're running for the general class setup. So now we're going to get to the attachments, and as you guys know around here, if you've been watching a few of my videos, or you've been watching the class setups as of recently, I have stopped showing the attachments on screen immediately, because people just snatch the attachments and just leave and don't actually care to listen to what the attachments do. So here we're going to explain all of the attachments. So first things first, I have decided to put a barrel on this. Right here, as you can see, if you run the Tac Brute suppressed barrel, what this is going to do is do 2 hits of improvements to ADS speed, and it's going to do 2 hits of improvement to sprint to fire. These two are very important factors that we have to take into account with a sniper class, especially a quick scoping class, because if you're running up to people and your ADS is complete garbage, and even your sprint to fire is garbage, like you're struggling to come out of aiming without getting shot in the head first, you're not going to win the gunfights. Even though it does say it takes a con to bullet velocity and range, don't worry about that because overall, this gun has awesome range. It might do 2 shots at certain ranges, obviously, but medium, like pretty damn near anyway, like medium to like short range, it's going to do more or less 1 shots, especially if you're aiming up at the upper body and the head, it will do 1 shot. So this is what you want to run for the barrel. And then next, we are running a laser. Now, some people are opposed to lasers, I get it, but you're really going to want to have it on this class. And the reason we're running this laser, which is the FSS OV laser, is because, as you can see, it also does further improvements to sprint to fire, ADS, and your general aiming stability. And again, we need to prioritize ADS, especially, and sprint to fire on a quick scoping class, because the more that you have, the quicker it'll be for aiming. And if it isn't, if you haven't got as much ADS on the class, again, you're going to notice it, and it's going to be awful trying to aim down sights and trying to be quick with your kills. And then next, I'm running the stock. We are running the Smooth Fire Sniper stock. So that's the one right here. This one does a great job of improving your gun kick and your recoil. So these are the first attachments to actually take a look at, you know, and control and improve the recoil, because we've been mainly focusing on ADS so far in sprint to fire, but this does a good job of stopping the gun from just generally bouncing back too much and being all over the place when you're firing. So this does a great job of just keeping it like solid. As you'll see from the gameplay I showed just before, it was very straight to the point, very in line with where I was firing, and it wasn't bouncing back too much. So this is awesome. Obviously, it does take a bit of a hit to sprint to fire, but it's so unnoticeable that you don't have to worry about that. So then we are running the bolt. For the bolt, I'm running the SAM Quick Bolt. This is going to give you 2 hits of rechambering speed improvements. Now, yeah, you might ask me, why are we not using rechambering accuracy? Now, rechambering accuracy can be useful, but I feel like the quicker that it is, the more kills you're going to get in quick successions. If you're more interested in the accuracy of the rechambering when you've already got enough control over gun kick, ADS, and general recoil, then this isn't something you need to prioritize. And the speed is going to be important because that can be the difference between you getting multiple kills whilst you're reloading or whilst you're about to fire, compared to getting killed after 1 kill because your rechambering took too long. And finally, we are running the rear grip. For the rear grip, we are running the Demo 650 grip. This also does a great job of improving ADS speed. So that is our class for the Longbow. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to drop a like on the video. It will just help out so much. It lets me know you enjoyed the video, and it lets YouTube know, hey, you know, people like this. We should push it to more people. It will do better in the algorithm. So they just bump it up, you know? And it means a lot. So thank you if you do drop a like on this video. And of course, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. I personally am not a huge fan of the Longbow. I know I have said in like a Forged video that I thought the Longbow was one of the best snipers. I think better than the Cat AMR because of how accurate it is and the fact that with a bolt action it's slower. But at the same time, I do think it is a hit or miss, this sniper, and not everyone's a huge fan of it. I personally have slightly changed my mind on it since then. That's something I have to say at least. But anyway, yeah, let me know again what you think. Be sure to follow the Instagram, you know, join the Discord down below, check out the other channels, and check out the merch. We have merch, guys. So other than that, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.